We like to party over the world, we leave no club tidy. Move that body, we like to party over the world, we leave no club tidy. Move that body, we like to party over the world, we leave no club tidy. Drinking in a second, we the best, no doubt. Yo, we only could've took the party out. Move that body, we like to party over the world, we leave no club tidy. Move that body, we like to party over the world, we leave no club tidy. Move that body, we like to party over the world, we leave no club tidy. Drinking in a second, we the best, no doubt. Yo, we only could've took the party out.
Hey guys, I'm doing a huge giveaway. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. Leave a comment down below with your in-game name, in-game ID, and the skin you want that's under 300 diamonds. So with that, best luck, and I'll see you in the video. Yo guys, welcome back to Team Assassination. How's everybody doing today? And a lot of you have requested me to do a Fanny gameplay regarding the change. Obviously, we made a video yesterday regarding that Fanny's change was not a nerf, it's a buff if you play correctly. And a lot of people say, obviously, Dave, your friends just standing on the wall, so you can, use tornado on them. Of course, you're gonna infinite energy. But in the real battle situation, people are not gonna stand on the wall for you to do that. Well, they actually are. Okay. For all the games I have played so far, solo, duo, trio, 5 men with Fanny. From yesterday until today, I played so many games with Fanny, tested out, and I'll tell you what. It's all about timing. It's all about when you engage and when you use those cables. And here, I was going to go to top lane, but I realized they're all at lane. So, namely, Tigreal and Freya, because I don't know what Freya is, but I spotted the red buff still there, so she's not doing the red buff. So I don't know where Freya is, but the buff is, the small minion is still here. So we decided to come here and take the small minion. Right afterwards, because I saw on the minimap, they're still taking minions. And there's a small camp, obviously I will take the small camp. So we'll have time to do, you don't have time to do the this camp right here. And we did it successfully. And afterwards, I was waiting for them to show up so I can do infinite cables. But I saw an enemy Argus chasing our Cyclops here. As you can see, I almost had enough to kill Argus, but just missing a tiny beady more damage, which is quite a shame because one more tornado and this guy surely is dead. And you can see, even with all that tornado, my energy was staying at half 50% level. Okay, so this is because I was able to land a first tornado onto him, and I was able to auto attack and do tornado over and over again, get a second layer. From that point, it's a snowball of energy, okay? And afterwards, we notice on the top lane is nothing to farm, but the bottom lane, the enemy are overextending close to our tower, so we decided to come to bottom lane. And you can see, I see enemy team getting close, and this is Layla and Eudora, and I want to make sure that I got Layla. I saw Layla taking the river crab. I instantly come over here, got double cable on him, but Layla ran away. It's a little bit too fast, and now I'm not so lucky for Eudora though. She got ulted by a Cyclops who only had enough mana for an ultimate, and sure enough, that was going to give us a kill. And right afterwards, we're going to come here for the river crab. Layla doesn't seem like know what she's doing here. Still staying on the tower. We're going to come in with one tornado, double cable, and an ultimate. Quickly get the kill. We're easy. And afterwards, like I always talk about, you do not want to go back to your jungle and, or your side of jungle to farm. You want to take enemies' resources, right? You're gonna farm their turtle, farm the tower, either way. But don't just go back to your jungle and farm. But obviously, over here, we don't know where enemy teams are, and the minion wave all the way pushing it close to our tower, so it's quite dangerous for us to go in. So we decided not to. We'd be a little patient. And here I see Eudora. I should go across the river here, so I quickly come in here, got 2 layers of tornado, and at this point, if I auto attack or do any damage, Eudora is gonna take a lot of damage. Here, I'm using one tornado, and you can see I got a pre-mark onto her, and I start auto attacking to get enough energy. Because my auto attack inflicts damage that give me energy back from my new passive. And actually it worked out really well. You can see I was out of energy, I just had enough energy for one tornado, and that turned out to be enough for an ultimate. And right after, we're going to fly away. As you can see, my item build, by the way, I have to stress this because this is the key to Fanny's infinite energy plan, okay? So basically what you do is you get your jungle item in at level 2. Now, a lot of people like to get jungle item at level 3. That's up to you. That's your personal preference. Personally, I don't like to. I think it's a waste of money because the level 2 already gave you the same amount of attack damage that you would get if you up to level 3. It's really expensive, and you're gonna sell it in the end anyway. So I was like, why? Right here, I fly to take do 1 layer of prey mark. Actually, not for the second layer, and enough for another layer coming for the ultimate. But sadly, it was not enough damage to kill this Tig, who was really tanky. But you can see right after my jungle item, let's go back to item build. I went for the first component of Curse Helmet. I do not. Anyone notice me? You will notice I will not upgrade this item. This item will stay this way until the very end of the game. The only reason I need the item is for after I got a pre-mark on the enemy. If I stand close to them, I will constantly get energy back just because Curse Helmet is inflicting damage onto enemy. So this way, I'm gonna get a lot more energy back. You know. And here, one thing I do want to notice that for Fanny to be effective in the current version, you want to make sure your energy is constantly above 50% line. Okay, if you're under 50% line, do not use your cables anymore. As you can see right now, I notice I'm on below 50%, but I'm able to use my cable to get away. Get away is a different story because you'd rather use all your energy than dying. Okay, and here I'm just waiting for my energy to come back. Get my really slowly, but I get to 50%, and I jump in for 1 layer, and I quickly start a second layer, and the third layer. Her coming with ultimate, not able to land a kill here. Here I actually accidentally triggered my ultimate. I wasn't planning to. I was just planning to do another layer of my passive, of my pin mark, which would max at 2 level, but I want to do as much damage as I can, because after 2 layers, the more you do, the more tornado you do will actually give you energy back, especially plus I'm gonna auto attack Freya, and afterwards I'm gonna pressure top lane once again. When you play Fanny, you have to make sure, okay, objective is key. In your mind, there has to be just one word, objective, okay, because it's the most mobile champion in the game. Doesn't matter how they nerf it, it still is really mobile. Like I said just now, you want to make sure your energy line stay up to above 50%. Then you can actually go to team fight and help. And as you can see my item build, I'm actually going for Magic Blade right after this because I do have Eudora and Rafaela, and I want to make sure I have this tiny bit of shield and magic resist to help me survive. So I did not finish Curse Helmet, and here I know that enemy Arga is going to push tower, so I waited for him to show up because I want to make sure he didn't see me. As you can see right now, I use all my tornado because I'm able to apply Curse Helmet, my 2-layer prey mark. I'm full energy right now. That's absolutely insane. After killing this guy, I'm absolutely full energy. And people telling me, Dave, how do you, just yesterday, that was versus your friends obviously standing there. Let me tell you, the reason why I mentioned the Curse Helmet is because you want to get the first component of this item as your first item, so you can get infinite energy. If you're able to inflict 2 layers of pre-mark onto enemy, you almost guaranteed to have infinite energy if you're able to apply 1 layer of pre-mark onto the next enemy and just stand close to them and the auto attack. I will promise you, you will never run out of energy, and it will regen really, really fast. Let's get right after that. I'm gonna go for Bloodlust X to get some regen in team fight, because this item synergizes with you really, really well now. Because think about it. If you had infinite energy, and if you're able to get regen from using abilities, especially spamming cables, that's going to be insanely good, right? A lot of lifesteal, and then right afterwards, I'm going to come here to the River Clap. The reason I rotated bottom lane is because I also saw Layla on the bottom lane. So let's clean this and wait for Layla to show up. But I didn't see where Layla is, but bottom lane is completely open, so I come here to clean the bottom 2 minions here, the range minion and the melee minion. And at this point, I'm quite farmed, and I'm going for blade armor next, okay? Especially in the current version, if you get blade armor, because when you pass by, people are going to be actively hitting their auto attack button. Even mage, any auto attack that inflicted onto you will give you, if you have blade armor, will reflect damage. And here I fly in, I try to kill the Freya, but unfortunately the ultimate went off another person, right? As you can see, the accuracy was pretty good on my cable. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch him with my ultimate to finish up the kill. Right afterwards, we're going to come back to tower here. Again, objective. You see enemy team low, they went home. Then be at least another few seconds before they come back. And here Argus showed up, and I flew away. Look at the situation here and see what's going on, right? I noticed I have regeneration, so instead of going home, I just help out a little bit more. And I see Freya on the minimap chasing our Moscow, so I flew in. The first cable wasn't able to hit, so I didn't get any prey mark. But the second cable was hit. A third cable, I got 3 tornadoes onto Freya, get jumped to super low, and I come in with an ultimate, easily get the kill. And here I actually flew a little bit too far, which I was out of my expectation, right? I didn't expect him to fly this far. I see this Tig was still there. I come in with easy out attack, get another kill. And by the way, guys, this is Glorious Legend ranked gameplay. Okay, I do not know that all the players are Glorious Legend because they play like epic. But it's okay. It's okay, right? You know, everybody has room to improve. And here you can see I'm not using my tornado. Why? I want to make sure my energy again is above 50% line. And here I'm quickly gonna fly away, not taking any tower damage. Come in once again to get some energy back. Because I have pre-mark onto this Freya. Notice that my magic blade triggered it. I fly away instantly because Layla does have ultimate. Okay. And again, I'm out of blue buff anyway, so I decided to come here and take the blue buff. Cyclops was able to be kind enough to give us a blue buff. Right afterwards, I noticed a huge wave on top lane. I quickly come here to clean the wave before the lane gets any bigger. Okay, cause us a problem. And here I'll show you infinite energy. I applied one layer of pre-mark onto Tick, and then look at, I'm just standing close to Tick. He was auto attacking me. Look at my energy regeneration. I was at 1/4, 1/4 of my energy. Now I'm full, just because. And now I'll come in here, get two layers of pre-mark. I thought he didn't activate his ultimate, but he did, so Argus survived. And I instantly changed target to Layla, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch Layla to finish him off, right? So I quickly flew away there, and another thing is I'm out of energy. If you're not able to continue to stay with the person that you have pre-mark on, this infinite energy would not work, okay? Meaning that you have to find an opportunity that they are fighting next to in the jungle area where they're standing close to a wall. So if that's the case, at least you can assure succession you can have land multiple tornadoes to get a lot of energy back. Now, like I said, this is why the important thing about Fanny is the timing of your engagement and where do you engage, okay? The best place to fight right now for Fanny is jungle because there's so many walls and the jungle is so tight. Leaving the mid, if you notice the river, top, bottom lane are all where huge wide now, but the jungle is really narrow. Here, I'm gonna come in, use ultimate, quickly get another kill, godlike now, and I see Layla coming this direction. Obviously he disappeared, there's only one way for him to go, which is in this bush here. And afterwards, they got a kill. Got some energy back, not from killing him, just because applying pre-mark and using other abilities and attack. And afterwards, gonna come here to mid lane and clean the wave. And the Minotaur has signaled to attack the Lord. Obviously, I'm gonna come over here. But when I get over here, I recognize Freya is taking the small minion. I was like, well, that's not cool. You can either take the minion here, right? So look at my energy recovery right now. The two people showed up next to a small wall, and this is a real battle situation, right? And obviously know what they're doing, but unfortunately, they just think they could have killed me. But little did they know, they underestimate how fast my energy can recover and how fast I can use my cables. And because of that, I'm able to use infinite tornado. Even though each tornado does not do that much damage because I did go curse helmet and blade armor, meaning like 2 items are tank items, so I don't have impressive amount of damage, but still do significant, like, you know, you cannot ignore the amount of damage that I do, right? Especially in a very high frequency. And obviously Freya didn't pay attention to that, so we got to kill the Freya very easily. I was gonna kill Argus, but he activated his ultimate, able to get away, and I'm gonna quickly come to top lane. Make sure the wave doesn't come out of base here. I'm gonna clean the wave, obviously taking to throw a little wave at me, but did nothing with it. So afterwards, I'm gonna come back to mid lane, see what the buzz is all about, and nothing happening. And Cyclops is pushing bottom lane. We decided to come here and take the small minion. Why not? Because you can't really fly into their base. That'd be kind of stupid, and I waited here a little bit to see if there are any people that come bottom lane to stop this Lord. And so far, nothing happened. So I come over here, I notice the tower is already been pushed. I come in where with one level of pre-mark, and in fact, I'm out of energy, but Cyclops able to get this Layla, and bottom lane, Lord able to get a bottom tower, and sure enough, that will be the game, right? So guys, this is a quick demonstration to you guys that Fanny was infinite energy. You just have to build Curse Helmet, was the first part of the item. You can get blade armor, okay? Because they're destined to hit you, I promise you, in team fight setting. So if you get pre-mark on them, they start hitting you, oh my god, you'll get so much energy back, okay? You will never run out of energy in a team fight. You never, ever in a team fight. So Fanny is more geared towards team fight now. Split pushing, I've tried it. very slow because you can't use auto attack again. Your energy have to be preserved up to 50% line. So guys, let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about the scores and ranked gameplay. And here are the builds for Fanny. Obviously you can sell your jungle item for another Blade of Despair in the end, but you can see we did the most tower damage and close to most hero damage as well. And obviously most farm, though, 12,000 gold compared to the most farm on their side, which is 7,000 gold. So with that, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Hit a like and subscribe to join Team Assassination. This is once again, this is Dave. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.